This light is so bright. Or maybe I could do it this way. Okay. All right. All right. Today is March 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
This is. Okay. We're going to get started. The meeting is called to order and it is 6:19.
Okay.
1 second. $6.19. Okay. All right. So can I see let me see. Let me just do a roll call here. I see Mark. I see Dorothy.
Charles is there.
Charles. Karen. Greg. Okay. Oh, Sandra. Sandra? Yes. Who else is on the phone? I know Mr. Charles, you are here. I see another phone number. Is that you, Vilma? I know she's supposed to be calling in. And Mr. Lomax said he was going to be attending the meeting today too. So I don't know what happened. He's from the Parks Department.
Yeah, I know. There's a manager.
Yeah. Somebody's speaking, but I don't hear them. Oh, that's Najani. Oh, hi, Najani. Okay. We have a second person on the phone. I don't know who it is. The last number is 94. Is that you, Charles?
Yes, 0094. It's me.
Okay. So I have another number as 347, and then it ends with 40. Can anybody report to say who they are? Okay. All right. I guess I'll go back later. Okay. All right. I'm going to read the minutes for February the 1st, 2022. Okay. The
Can you hear
meeting
me?
was. Who's this?
This is Sandra. I'm doing both.
Oh, that's you with both the numbers. Okay, that's right. You have to do both. Okay, Sandra. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. The meeting was called to order at 6:21 p.m. Minutes for uh, the minutes for January and the ad hoc meeting for January 27th were read and accepted with any necessary corrections. It was motioned by Greg and second by Julia. Okay, and the Mark 13 will be CC'd on the letter to Parks about the St. Mark's playground since the community was concerned about safety in the park. The letter will be on the action item list for community board, the general community board meeting. Lincoln Terrace Park, conference station. Miss Andrews reached out to Mr. Calvin Lomax about the status of the Lincoln Terrace Park conference station capital project. Mr. Lomax from the Parks Department did not respond. He was also invited to the next meeting. Charles East reported that the NYC Parks updated the page for the conference station. The procurement adjustment date is July 2022. We'll have to start date once the bid or for the project is completed. He sent a wish list for Lincoln Terrace Park to Andrew from the NYC Parks and Recreation Department. Mr. East will send Ms. G. Andrews a copy of the wish list. Friends of Broward Park, Marva Brown, hosted a Martin Luther King Jr. celebration on Monday, January 17, 2022. They partnered with the Repair the World to package baby care items for families in need that would benefit the St. John Bread and Life program. They did a parks cleanup and read a poem for the children. The committee is getting ready for Earth Day. Marva reached out to Robin Berlin. Robin sent her the file for "It's Not Easy Being Green." A copy was sent to Greg and Glenda. Marva will schedule the meetings for this event. In Monty Garden, Greg Todd working on holistic design. One member of the team is a landscape architecture. There was a break-in um, at the gardens, and they stole tools and they vandalized the garden, some of the garden. Greg went out sent out a park survey. 11 people responded, and out of 50 board members, the results include 4 different parks, 6 different playgrounds, and 5 different community gardens. Some participants were willing to report on their nearest park. We should reach out to the 8 people that were willing to report to the committee on the status of their nearby park, playground, and gardens. Karen Gray, Underhill Park is doing well, but the one issue is the shoveling of the snow on Prospect Place side is never done properly. They're always late shoveling the snow at Underhill Playground. This has been going on for years. They clean up the Underhill side, but never the Prospect Park side. The committee will ask for the cleanup schedule for Underhill Park. Mark Thurton, Ralph Lincoln Gardens. Mr. Thurton would like to know the status of the Ralph Lincoln Gardens. Ms. Andrews will reach out to the owners of the property, Brooklyn Queens Land Trust. Jack Robinson. The next land use meeting is Thursday, February the 3rd, 2022. They have been discussing open space. The committee may want to attend some of the land use meetings since open space are discussed. Charles East, the budget is coming up soon for any new capital projects. Dorothy Gouet, did the survey go out to the community board members? Yes, but we'll reach out to Michelle to include the residents' mailings list. Getting ready for Earth Day. They are already permitted for Earth Day on April 24th. Marva is set up the meetings for the planning for this event. A copy of the night to I'm repeating this all over again. I already said this. Sorry about that. Glenda Andrews is still working on signage for the Broward Park. People are complaining about not being aware of events at Broward Park ahead of time. Some suggestions are to place a board at the 4 different entrances in the park, electronic signage, and passing out more flyers in the neighborhood. Tamika Gibbs, any way request to display, is there any way to request a display board next to the name of the park? Make sure it is safe and the protection of vandalism. St. John Recreation Center has had the third midnight program. Everything went smooth and approximately 30 participants per night. At this point, it is active in just the basketball court only. They will plan to extend the program in the other portions of the building. The program should be running for the entire year since the budget was allocated for it. Tamika Gibbs, is there any discounts for residents in the neighborhood? Ms. Andrews explained that the children and adults up to the age of 24 are free. Adults ages 25 to 62 is um, $75 every 6 months, and seniors are $25 every year. This is the cost for all New York City park centers. The next meeting is March 1st, 2022. Meeting was adjourned at 7:13, respectively submitted by Glenda Andrews. Okay. So do we have a motion on the minutes or any questions?
There's no questions. I move we accept the minutes.
Okay, great. Do we have a second?
I second it.
Okay.
That's Charles.
Charles. Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Any nays? Okay. Okay, the minutes will be sent to the community board with any necessary corrections. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Being patient. All right. So, Mr. Lomax, are you on the phone yet, Mr. Lomax? Okay, he didn't come. All right.
Yeah, they're very, very hard to get people from the Parks Department.
No, he emailed me just recently saying he's going to attend the meeting tonight. So maybe
Oh.
he's still in transit. Maybe he'll
Been
try.
trying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Is Marva on the phone? On the call? Marva didn't come yet either. Okay. All right. There's some other things I needed to bring you up to date on from the minutes. I should have said it when we had the minutes, but I can just talk about it now. We did not have the action item for the. We were not put on the action item for the last community board meeting for St. Mark's Playground. Michelle wanted to go in a different direction, whereas she reached out to the commissioner for Brooklyn, and she reached out, and then the commissioner said that he will reach out to our city council chief. So that he was going to have a meeting with him anyway. So the list was sent to them. The information was sent to them, but they're going to work on it, and then they'll get back to us as to what they are going to, how they're going to address the request. So we haven't heard anything yet, but I asked Michelle today, did she have any updates? She didn't respond. So I'm just thinking maybe we got to give them a little bit more time and she'll follow up with them again. So, they are working on it. And the commissioner appreciate her giving him the list instead of requesting an official letter, so he can be aware of what's going on and he can just work on it without having to have an official letter sent to him. So, um, Monty is pretty good with responding with things. So we'll give him a little time, and then by next meeting, hopefully we'll have some report on what we're going to be doing with St. Mark's Playground, what they're going to be doing. Okay. So we have any questions or comments about that? Okay. Now, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, I reached out to Stephen today from the Brooklyn Queens land trust. I didn't get a request yet, but I did send him email to find out what is the status with the Ralph Lincoln Garden. And so I guess I'll get an update. I also requested that he include myself and Mark on the next meeting that they have, because some reason we get dropped off the list for some reason, but we need to be at those meetings. So Mark, you saw the email, right? I emailed you, right? I CC'd you, Mark.
Yes, I saw it.
Okay. So we'll
Thank you.
give him a day or two and see how he respond. And Greg, I also CC'd you on this also. So we'll give him a couple, days to see how he respond. He usually responds within a day or two. So he's not that, he's very, proactive and very, good with communicating with us in that sense. Okay. Um, there was one more thing I wanted to say. We met with the Brower Park, Friends of Brower Park. I think it's last Tuesday, and to talk about it's not easy being green. So we're going to, divvy up the list. There's going to be a list that is going to be needed for everybody. Need to get a little piece of it and to reach out to some of these the vendors or organizations that we might want them to to participate. The event is not going to be where we're going to block off the street, because there were concerns about people in the resident always complain about the streets being blocked off and they can't get through the traffic. So the event will be inside the park, we're going to reach out to the Parks and Recreation Center. The New York City Parks to get tables if we need. Um, we're working on the letter and the applications for the vendors, and that should be finalized soon. Okay, so anybody who wants to know anybody or know any other organization that might fit what we're trying to do, feel free to let us know and reach out to them and try to start the wording. It's going to be on April 24th. We're going to have it 9 to 11 is going to be registration for the vendors, and 11 to 4 will be the event for the entire day. So we're working on other details and trying to see what else we want. We're going to reach out to our elected officials and including the borough president and our city council members to help us. Okay. All right. So Marva's not here. Oh, we have Sandra. Sandra, are you ready to report about St. John's? Sandra? I have to give her a minute because I know she's trying to work with the phone and her computer. Sandra? Okay. It's taking a little while for her to get through. Greg, do you have anything to report by Money Gardens? Greg?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, what's going on?
Yeah, I know. You're like living in cyber world. Like, no one's out there. It's like, whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Well, the big news here is we're having our annual meeting on the third Saturday of March, which is in this case, let me see, it's the 19th of March on Saturday. Um, probably be around 2 o'clock. We're working out the details. It may be at the We Cafe, if you know where that is on Bergen, near
What is it?
Schenectady.
What cafe is it?
It's WIFI Cafe. No,
Oh.
probably WICAFE, We Cafe. It's
Mhm.
a great little diner there on Bergen, and we've met at years past, and we're working on having some entertainment and getting it catered, blah blah blah.
Wow. So,
And
so we can join your meeting?
yeah, join on up. The only thing is you gotta volunteer to be an officer though. You get a heck of a hangover.
Wow.
Oh, I gotta be.
I better not drive.
No, no, no. Yeah, you might volunteer for something. Anyways, yeah, so we have the full election. We have our facilitator, which is the head person in the garden. We have like a treasurer is up for election. The compost squad leader's up for election. There's several other positions open.
Okay.
So we would
So y'all
encourage
gonna have your
anyone.
election that day.
Yeah, that day. Yeah,
Yeah,
after all
okay.
the festivities.
Okay.
So come on by and I'll send Michelle all those specifics when we have them. So
Yeah,
she can
because
send it
if you
out
can
to
send
you.
out a little note so people will, can how is that a big place? Can it hold people, a lot of people?
Yeah, they can fit about 20 people in there.
Oh, 20.
So I
Okay.
mean,
All right.
it's not like
So
but it's if we got 20, I would be very, very surprised. But
okay.
yeah. So that's and we're starting our seedlings indoors. Every year we plant seedlings indoors and then bring
Hmm.
them out to the greenhouse at the end of March, early April, and then in May we sell them to the communities: tomatoes, peppers, squash, and cucumbers, just in time for Mother's Day, so you can give your mother a lovely plant to
Oh yeah, I
remember her
remember
by.
that the last time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that'll be happening around Mother's Day.
Okay.
So that's all the good news, and I'm not going to tell you all the bad news.
Okay. Hold on to good
Uh,
bad news. Okay. Anybody have any questions for Greg? All right. Okay. Karen, I just remember what else I wanted to say. Um, the Underhill the snow issue removal. When you have snow, it was sent to the community board. It was today. I just remember, but she's going to get back to me and let me know what the situation is with that. So she's going to reach out to the Parks Department. And I was thinking maybe if Mr. Lomax was on the phone, he probably could give us some answers too, but he's not here. So okay,
Thank you so
but
much.
okay, so they are following up on that. Okay,
Okay, great.
okay, all right. So Sandra, is she in the chat somewhere?
Hello?
Yes, Sandra. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh,
So I didn't know how to unmute on the phone. I had to
oh,
call
okay.
back.
It's star
Hello,
six,
everybody.
star
How
It
you
six.
start.
doing
It
today?
starts six. It starts six. Whenever you do it, it
Now,
starts.
yeah, too late. I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
hi everybody. How you doing?
Okay,
Hi,
great.
I'm
Sandra.
sweating so hard trying to get back on this call before you guys say goodbye.
Mhm.
Um, so I wanted to tell you, midnight basketball. The numbers have gone up to. Excuse me, hold on a minute. Levette, what's the numbers this past Saturday? We had a total of 77 this Saturday.
Wow, wow.
So it's getting there. The word is out. We're trying to open up some extended programs during that time. So Steve is working on maybe getting some martial arts in here during the evening hours and Zumba or whatever other program we could have access to. So he's working on that. I also want to let you know that the seasonal jobs are getting ready to open. Right now, you probably can go on NYC Parks, but we get the information, I think, a little ahead of time.
Okay.
And so there are 100 positions available for this one title, and it's called Kids in Motion Playground. Kids in Motion, and the title is Playground Associate. And what happens is that this person actually has a mobile and go to different locations and just opens up the truck and set up games and things for the kids to do.
Oh,
And they do that all summer long.
oh, wow. Oh,
So that position, you don't have to be the driver, but you have to be the person to help set up and carry this stuff back and forth and it's a whole summer. That's all you do all summer long. So that information I can email it to you by tomorrow so you can have the flyer with more detail.
okay, great. Okay.
We also have skate aerobics on Sunday. We actually have an instructor. We push 70 to 75 people per session. We have two sessions, beginning session at 12 o'clock and advanced session at 2 o'clock. And it's a 6-week program. So we're getting into the first week of the 6-week series, and then registration will come back around by April 3rd.
April 3rd will
Mhm.
be the next set of registration.
Yes. Is there any questions? I just wanted to make sure to let you know that the police department, and thank you guys, the police department has been here for Midnight Basketball representing, and just checking out and seeing that everything is okay. So we have their support.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. Sound like you started. How is the flow of people coming in now? Is it getting better?
We right now we have about at the end of the day we get a tally off the computer. So yesterday was like 310 people for the entire day. So it's picking up.
Okay. Good. Very good. All right. So all the other programs are active, that they're functioning on a normal basis.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We have no problem with that. The pool, family swim, we have ladies' night, all those programs are doing pretty good. We're adding more programs. We have a Zumba program that's coming for a Sunday.
Okay.
It's people, and so what I'll also do, Glenda, is send you an updated winter program schedule.
Yes.
It's getting ready to change at the end of March for the spring programs.
Okay. So end of March is going to change anyway. All the stuff will change. Okay. And you still
Mhm.
have the after school program, right, for the children to go in after school?
Yes, we do.
Okay. And this other program, Kids in Motion, are you still going to have that other program where the kids can come in and just sign in the drop in?
Well, the after school program was called the drop in program.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be
But
the
you're
same.
talking about for the summer?
Yes, for the summer.
You talk about the summer sports program we had outdoors.
Yes.
So, I think that's a budget thing. I think they're still working that out as far as hiring. So we may not find that out until the end of March or the
Okay.
beginning of April what programs we're going to be allowed to have.
Or April. What programs? Okay. All right. So I understand it's a budget thing. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Any questions?
Any questions, anyone?
Michelle, thank you. Star 6. I got it.
Okay. Yes. Um, I don't see Marva here. Nobody here to report on Friends of Brower Park. Um, Karen, do you have anything to say about Underhill besides what we already discussed?
No, I don't see any. I don't have anything to say. I just see that the fall plantings that the friends of Underhill Park are done, the parents and friends. I see the bulbs coming up and the trees are trying to come back up.
Oh,
But it's just that the kids and their caregivers need to just pay attention because what they're doing is throwing the toys and everything into that area, even though it's been barred off. They're throwing it over and even dumping garbage. So,
oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, Karen, I have to say, I did a spot check about 3 weeks ago, rode by, and I saw a number of toys chucked over the
right.
fence into that area.
Yes,
And it looks like they'd busted through the fence. I
yes.
mean, yeah, it just someone needs to pay attention, and whether like a caregiver or a guardian or
Yeah.
somebody needs to have the job of kind of cleaning up because they just go and leave this stuff and I don't know.
So does the parks come through and does the general cleaning though, right? They do clean
Yeah,
the
they do
park.
the general cleaning, but there are lots of nannies with the kids in the park, and there are lots of parents.
Mhm.
And if you give the kid a banana or
Mhm.
whatever, then take
Mhm.
the skin from them or lead them to the trash can to drop it so they get accustomed to that instead of
Oh.
just throwing it over that area. Or if you see the kids picking up the toys and throwing it over, just
Mhm.
stop them and tell them, no, that's not what you need to do. But you know what?
Hey, it is what it is, right? So yeah,
Yes.
I understand. Okay. All right. Anything else? Anybody else want to make any announcements or let us know what's coming up or any
Yes,
events?
this is Charles.
Yes.
So Saturday, as I told you, our club, Lincoln Terrace Tennis Association, got the USTA Eastern Club of the Year. So I'll be accepting the award in New Jersey, and
Great. You're gonna be there, right, Charles?
yes, I'm going to be in person. I have to take they only permit me to take 4 guests. So
Okay.
I took a parent, a coach,
Mhm.
one of the juniors, and myself.
Okay. Very good. Congratulations again. And
Okay. So
I need
did you
that
get
wish
it?
list. Huh?
I sent it to you on the first. As soon as that was check your mail, I can send it again because I'm looking at
Oh,
it
okay.
right.
I didn't see it for some reason.
February
Okay, so
first. I sent
okay.
it on February 1st.
Okay.
But as soon as it's finished, I'll forward it to you again.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
And
And
I'm going to meet with Mark. I'll be meeting with Mark tomorrow at Lincoln Terrace Park to go over some security issues and so see what we can do.
okay. All right.
All right.
Very good. Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to say about any of the parks or any uh good things, bad things, whatever you want to say? Um,
Hi,
I
Glenda.
don't think I have anything else to report right now.
Hi,
I think
hey,
everything
Glenda.
is yes, Mark.
Hi, it's Mark.
Yes.
The public safety, we're for the month of March for the public safety meeting. We're in
Mhm.
the planning stage at this point, but we're going to try to do a collaboration with the youth and education, parks, also the economics committee, and we're going to be working out another committee that we're going to do a joint venture with.
Okay.
We're going to be inviting our city council down to participate in our meeting, and also the borough president. And we'll discuss safety issues that we have in the community, not just with public safety, but also with education, economic
The
development,
parks.
and the Parks Department.
Okay.
So once we get everything set up, we'll definitely let you know, and we'll work out the format that we're going to be doing it, and giving
Okay.
you all the information so that we can work together on it. But it's
Very
on the
good.
planning stage as of now, so we hope to have it for our meeting for March. But once we get all the details, hopefully in a week or so, we'll touch base with you and then see how we can we'll go from there.
Okay. Great. Fantastic. Very good. All right. Look forward to that. Okay. Anything else? Any announcements? No. Okay. I guess. Well, our next meeting. I don't have the date here. It's the first. It's the first um Tuesday. The first
That's
Tuesday
good.
in
It's 5th of April. April
April
1st.
5th.
Yeah.
April 5th.
Yeah. 5
Yeah.
April. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's going to be our next meeting. In the meantime, we're probably going to have another meeting for the Earth Day. So I'll let you guys know more about that. And like I say, if you have any information you want to provide or any services you want to, do that day, so let me know so we can, kind of get this planning together. We started off kind of late, but we still have to try to get it together before April 24th. All right. The good thing
Okay.
about it that we do have the permit that so Marvin did have the permit ahead of time, so we don't even have to worry about that part. So we just have to reach out to the people and get some people there, okay, and have some type of entertainment. We have some of the elected officials say, speak and do some. We want to ask if they want to, provide any support because one of the things we wanted to do, I should mention this, we had planned this before when Robert was doing it. Have a competition with the kids, where they will say, "What do you do to for green? What is your idea of being green?" Somebody can talk about uh, you know growing more plants or being more solar, and they can have it like a science project and show it. And then the child who wins can get some type of prize or some type of award, or a couple of them will get something. So we want that done. We need to get to the schools very or as soon as we can, to get the word out. Okay. All right. I think that's it.
All right. You
um
take care of yourself now.
Yes, the meeting is adjourned, so it's
Okay.
6:52 p.m. Thank
Okay.
you so much, and you guys have a great day, evening. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Night.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.